Welcome to a new episode of Pour It Up, the show where we explore the best that Philly has to offer in coffee, cocktails, and today, craft beer. Philly Beer Week starts on June 3rd, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on two of the awesome collaborative beers that they developed specially for it. I'm here with Tom Kehoe from Yards Brewing, and he's going to tell me all about this year's official Philly Beer Week beer, which has a pretty epic name.
Yeah. Well, the name of it, let's start off, it's called Fire, Flood, and Plague, which we came up with over in Amsterdam where we brewed the beer at the De Molen Brewery. And I was chosen as in a raffle that happened in December as setting up for Philly Beer Week. So we went over there, talked with the brewer over there, and came up with a great theme that we felt that would symbolize, Philadelphia Beer Week and the fun that we're having in Amsterdam.
So I'm here with William Reed, chairman of the board of Philly Beer Week. You've got a pretty impressive thing on your shoulder right there, the Hammer of Glory. Tell us a little bit about how that came to be.
Sure. So the Hammer of Glory, we sometimes refer to as our beloved symbol of Philly Beer Week. It came into being after the first beer week. So the first beer week 9 years ago in Philadelphia, actually the first beer week anywhere because we started the whole idea. After the first beer week, a friend of mine, Scotes, who owns Grey Lodge Pub up in the Northeast, he and I were talking about beer week and what we loved and what we were excited about and maybe what we thought it needed. And there was a whole lot of fairly serious events, like a lot of Meet the Brewer, beer dinners, where you'd have a chef and a brewer collaborate, and those things are all great. But at the end of the day, we're kind of like, beer's fun. Like we should have some more stupid stuff, right? so you can see where this is going. The Olympics had been on recently, and we were talking about it. We're like, we need something like that Olympic torch. That's what we need. We need something where we, but it has to be beer. It has to, how's it going to work?
Yeah.
And so somewhere in it's like one of those conversations you have late at night at a bar, and the next day you're like, we're never really going to do that, right?
Well, that was crazy.
Scotes and I decided to really do it. Right? Yeah, we came up with this idea of the hammer, and it's a giant, kind of comically large hammer. I don't know if you want to hold it. It's pretty.
I have it.
You have?
It's super heavy. It's really heavy.
Yeah.
Quite the beast.
It's fun. So the idea of this hammer is that the at opening tap, which is our kickoff celebration of Philly Beer Week, this hammer will be used to tap the first keg of Philly Beer Week.
Awesome.
And how it gets there, I think, is almost
tell
as
me
good
about
as
the
a story.
relay.
Yeah.
That's pretty epic all-day event starting at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's
Very
something
early.
like that.
Very
yeah,
early.
before I'm up. So the first thing that happens basically is this hammer starts at Scotes' bar, and he has two bars now, Hop Angel and Grey Lodge.
Okay.
And so it starts up there, and it gets transported around from bar to bar, brewery, bar, all these beer places. And each time it shows up somewhere, whoever's carrying it gets rewarded with a glass of beer, of course.
Sounds
right?
great, yeah.
Right. And then the hammer gets passed off to the next person, and that bar is determined how they're going to get it to the next place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of an unofficial competition that, let's see who can come up with the best way to get this
the most
thing.
imaginative, craziest way.
Right,
You
right.
mentioned somebody swam.
Yeah, I saw Fergie from Fergie's, obviously. He swam it to another bar. So he basically had a swimming pool in the back of a pickup truck, and he went into it with full flippers and mask and swam across somewhere. I think he went to Time. I can't remember.
That's amazing.
I've seen the Four Seasons put it on a Bellman's cart and tuck it in like a little thing.
Yeah.
I've actually zip-lined with it, and I also pogo sticked with it with fireworks all over my legs, which was pretty exciting.
You guys are just fearless. So where does it end up? Where is the big event? It's at the Fillmore, right?
Yeah, this year we're really, really excited about that because in the past years we've had it all over the city, but the Fillmore is definitely the best venue we're ever going to put it in. It's got a lot of space. It's a new facility, but in an old building. It has a lot of character. It has air conditioning that works, which last year, if anyone's at last year's opening tap, will appreciate.
So people can buy tickets for opening tap
Oh, yeah.
on the website, right? What's the website? Go drink some great beer and support Philly.